Shatta Wale, I mean, when we were in secondary school, we used to have believers and unbelievers. You are the perfect unbeliever. You know, everything you do is the perfect unbeliever. It's the guy who is going to hell. That's Shatta Wale. And then here you are talking about God.
Yeah.
Explain to me, are you born again?
When you also read like the Philippians 4 verse 19. Those are my favorite scriptures.
Philippians 4:19 says what?
My God shall supply all my needs according to riches and glory in Christ.
Oh, I'm impressed. You know that?
Yeah.
But you're a womanizer.
Not womanizer, but I like mingling with women. You know, I'm a king, so I need to have queens around me. Like for instance, in the Bible, King Solomon had queens.
Who is Adom-Otchere?
Adom-Otchere is my very good friend. Like she's the best.
Are you in love with her? Have you had sexual intercourse with her?
Adom-Otchere, sexual intercourse, not really.
Would you marry Wendy Shea?
If that has to happen, I will.
Social media was criticizing you recently that it was taking you too long to congratulate Sarkodie on something he had won at BET.
Yeah, okay.
Have you now congratulated him?
Oh, I don't think I waited for Beyonce's collaboration to happen. You know, and meeting her was so special.
If you're going to play at the International Conference Center, how much did you charge?
Well, my highest right now is 300,000 Ghana.
So if you do 10 shows a year, you would have earned $700,000.
Yes.
That's the level that you operate.
I make good money. I would try and go into politics if the time comes, because I feel...
As a member of parliament, as a vice president, as a speaker?
Not as a vice president, as a full president of this country.
President of Ghana?
Yes.
Shatta Wale.
People are fed up of NDC. People are fed up of NPP. They need a different party to come to power. It's in the country.
They need a Shatta movement?
Well, because people feel if I come into power, they can get small thing to chop. So if I sing my song, go, you for keep them for long, go. Because you don't know the day, oh Jesus Christ, he go come. So if you see me today, I know my level. I know my level. Good evening, Ghana, know your level. And if I dey poppy champagne today, I know my level. Ghana, I know my level. Hey, go my level. Yo, this is Shatta Wale. I love Good Evening Ghana, and I want you all to keep watching. It's a nice program, so intelligent. And, yo, Shatta Movement fans, don't miss this for life.
So it's Shatta Movement for Life tonight on Good Evening Ghana. Pa, 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 pa. Everyone has been waiting for this, and we have to thank Mr. Chris Coney and Bulldog, who gave us the opportunity to engage with Shatta all day yesterday. And I have to say that Shatta also gave us fried yam and chicken when we finished the interview. That was fantastic. And you get to know him. I think that you will like him. He's a great guy. My takeaway from the interview was that Shatta Wale is a brutally honest guy. And I'm thinking that we need more of people like that in Ghana. Sometimes he's excessive in his comments, and he was excessive in some of the comments that we'll show you now. But I think he's a great guy. Thank you for the opportunity once again to Chris Coney and Bulldog. Here is the interview. I first asked him about the SM movement. So this Shatta movement, it be about what? What is it about? It's a political movement? Is it a Nazi movement? Is it a music movement? What is it about?
Well, I will just give brief, understanding for Shatta movement, because I believe it be true music, and I build up this whole fan base thing. But the whole Shatta movement be something to empower the youth, because I believe, even though I'm a musician, I have a whole lot of duties, to do in terms of, encourage, boys on the streets. Some people get some low spirit, and I feel music, they empower them more, So I just gather fan base where I just try to build up, that team with them. So at least, we show them more, direction in life when it comes to, certain things. In terms of we create forums, we create workshops, for them. Make they just understand, be only music way man go fi do, but you go fi go to maybe come to one of our workshops and learn about camera, lighting stuff, stage, things about life,
production.
Yeah, not necessarily production, but things about life. Most of them be university students. Some of them too finish school where they know if you go university and. Trade anything where you go feel motivated.
That's what a Shatta movement be.
Yes,
but it comes across like a radical movement. And your whole personality, Shatta Wale, is some radical, rebellious guy, you know, and that sort of comes into the movement.
That is the brand we've created for people to know that you can always move yourself. You know, you can always be fearful in your own way rather than making the thing look like you are getting low spirited inwardly. Like, you know, you don't want like do so. Like, you know, Ghana, they born with timidity and fear.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you want to move, you feel like, yeah, can I do it? But I show this attitude because I want people to believe that you can do it yourself. You can move things yourself, you know, and not be necessarily by disrespecting people, by using respect, you know, to move things in a positive way. So basically, when people see me say I'll be rowdy and stuff like that, they thought, you know, people say this rowdiness, they come with money, or they come with kwasha, you know, so and they come with money.
But if you build movement for the youth, the way you say they do, this respecting you're talking about, I mean, you were noted for, if you come on social media, then you take some guy away, grow past you, then you deal with them. I mean, that's for our culture.
I don't like that. I don't just deal with people like that. You know, those people that they deal with them on social media be people where they step on my toe. You know, basically, like for instance, when you hear me do or see me do a video and talk about a particular matter, it be matter where you did, but Ghana no here. But when Shatta do they go viral. So, before they go and listen to the, you know, whole story and see that by the approach toward, you know, whatever. But they tell people say no. Sometimes when problem happen, it is me part of solve them. You know, for instance, if I day my house like this and light go off, me part for no say for call electrician, maybe can repair for me. You know, but people for outside goes, oh, in the light I call off, in the light I go. But when my lights comes on, that's why people go like, oh, lights not bow. So in a nutshell, what I'm trying to mean is that when the problem come, and our industry be too small. When the problem come, like, you know, they even get to the politicians, they even get to certain people in the country who can help. You know, so I feel like voicing out, you know, will solve the problem, and it has solved many problems of mine, though.
Big congratulations to you, though. I mean, one day we wake up in the morning, we say Shatta is doing something with Beyonce and Jay-Z and all of that. What was that? What was that about? What is the whole Lion King thing? What is it about?
I would first say it was a miracle, you know, and me, I'm more closer to God, you know, so most of the times I pray for him to reveal certain things to me, and you know, this collaboration came up like as a surprise, you know, and the first time I even hear say Beyonce want to do a song with me, I go like, Beyonce, like, wow, like, how, like, where did she sleep, like, but you know, my prayers to God always like reveals to me like that, you know, people like that are going to come into my life. So as this collaboration come, I don't really shake too much, but I just thank God, say at least, you know, she just look through Africa and, you know, pick me out of many African like musicians in Africa.
So you do the collab? Has it happened?
Yeah.
So where did it happen?
I recorded it in my studio, actually, you know, because they sent me.
Your studio in Ghana?
Yeah, my studio in Ghana. They sent me the vocals and everything, her vocals actually, and they gave me a line of hers that they wanted me to sing, you know, so I do my part way, you know, I do what they want me to do for them to, and they were really happy about it.
Maybe today I don't get nothing, but tomorrow I go get something, and I go buy the motor for mama. But the enemy won't worry me, I go show all of them.
Now we could talk about this My Level song. Is it a high life song? Is it because Ghana Music Awards said high life song, and all your fans who were reggae raga were upset with you that you went to pick up a high life song award? What song is it? What kind of song is it?
Well, I would say it's a high life song, you know, because
My Level,
because if you listen to the beat pattern, you know, and me, like I say, like I like promote my culture more, you know, I like follow what my old people do and follow that sequence, because that's what the Nigerians they follow and they make hit songs, you know. So I listened to a couple of highlight songs and I was like, okay, no, why I not go use the, you know, the timing for the highlight. So when you listen to it, it's just like we didn't bring some things like the go in it, but it falls on that sequence, like, you know. So it be high life song. You just say, you know, people know me as dancehall artist, so they feel say, oh, we have to do dancehall, but that's why I tell people that this is business for me. So whatever is commercial for me to make money, I just do it.
There's no money on dancehall, is that what you're saying?
Yes, like, you know, reggae dancehall music doesn't sell much like you're doing what the people like here, you know. For instance, you know, hip life, yeah, but most of our old men don't really understand what we are trying to preach about. So you know, you see an old man sees you and see what you like. What's offering or wine? You know that kind of. So I like to portray, you know, something that will appeal to, you know, from my father's age to my, you know, youths to kids. You know, because I have children that sing my song and I go like, wow. That means because I'm concentrating so much on Ghanaians, I'm not just taking it as if I'm doing music, but I'm trying to promote what our culture knows. You know, that's why, you know, my songs.
So bandana is what?
Bandana was a name I took from school because, you know, back in school I used to tie my hair bandana. And,
so that song is what?
Bandana from Ghana.
Yeah.
It was my introduction to the industry that, you know, I was just trying to tell them that this is a guy that God has ordained and he's coming and Mokoho, but people didn't take it serious. But up to now, you know, that Mokoho title is still there.
You spent some of your life in Jamaica, is that correct?
Yes.
What did you do there?
Oh, just recorded a couple of songs, you know. I have an agent in Jamaica that, you know, deals in promotions and stuff on, like, worldwide. So, you know, I went there to record, you know, to meet a couple of people, you know, learn a little bit of, you know, dancehall lifestyle, you know, and just came back. But I've been there like 4 times now, though.
What do you like about Jamaica? Dumpling or what?
Well, I think the place, like, you know, for instance, like Montego Bay is a nice place. You know, most of their hotels are very great. You know, the security wise, like, crazy. Like, you know, you can't enter into any hotel in Jamaica, like in Montego Bay, without not having a tag.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you know, like, I think the surroundings and the people.
So what do you do in this studio? What is this? What is that? What do you do here?
Well, this is my Windows software. I used to record with Windows, like, back in the day. So all my songs you heard from 2013, you know, I used to record them on this machine. But, you know, I grew up, you know, because traveling to Jamaica, going to the world, meeting most producers, you know, I told myself I needed to use an Apple machine, you know. So this machine has about, like, I can say over 6,000, 7,000 songs on it.
Wow.
Yeah, you know.
Shatta Wale songs.
Yeah, Shatta Wale songs. Some are not released, you know, some are still there, you know, with the hard drive, you know. I saved some of the things I did, like, in the past. So this is like just my Windows setup, you know, for the studio. So sometimes if an engineer comes here and wants to record and he's used to Windows, you know, I make him record on this. Yeah, but this is my...
Now before you go to that, let's talk about this photograph. What's happening here? Where?
That's a show I went to, one of my shows.
In Ghana?
Yeah, in Ghana. I think this was in... which show over there?
Cape Coast?
Yeah, I think Cape Coast show, you know, and you know, the fans were so crazy and loving, you know, their king on stage.
What happens here?
Yeah, so this is my Apple machine, you know. This is a whole setup. This one comes with this and everything. This is a mixer board, and this is an upgraded version of, like, every studio recording, like, machine you see, you know. Yeah, I think it's just 3 people who have it in their studios in Ghana, if I can say.
This setup?
Yeah, this setup, because with this, it eases the stress of you mixing songs, like, with a mouse, because I can easily mix songs, like, here on this machine, like, everything, save the presets, do whatever I want to do here, and master it very well. So now the songs I record here gives me a clarity, like, you know, it gives me some, like, outputs that when it comes out, people are like my level. I use this machine to mix it. Melissa, you know, I recently have a song, I Have Cars, you know, it gives me that, like, heavy weight, you know, in the song. So it's also a great machine. And because it's Apple, it brings that clearness from the songs, you know. But, you know, Windows also, you know, is good, but I think this is the best way I go right now.
Do you play any musical instrument yourself?
Yeah, the keyboard, like, you know, I used to play
the keyboard.
A couple of times, you know. When I was in school, I did music in Winneba, so I learned, you know, much about chords, you know, and all the stuff notations here and there, so I play.
Wow. So you think that every Ghanaian musician should have at least this studio?
Yeah, well, I don't, if it's a calling, you know, like me, I have this setup here, and I have the meaning of this in my bedroom. You know, so when I don't record here, I can, if I have an idea, I can record in my bedroom before I come down here to really polish it and master it and everything. So it's something that I love, you know. I'm not doing, I've not bought all these things because I feel I'm a musician. You can be a musician, but when you buy all these things and you can't use it, it's a waste of money. you know. So
the keyboard is peculiar. What's all this?
These are the shortcuts, you know, for you know, like Cubase and Pro Tools. You know, some of the softwares on the machine that you use. Sometimes, you know, when you don't want to use the mouse too much, there are like shortcuts that you can take on this keyboard to record, to cut, to, you know, paste, everything. Like, you know, is on the keyboard. So I learned all those things too on, you know, YouTube. You know.
Wow, you learned it.
Yes, I'm an internet freak. You know, I always want to be on the internet. You know, so computer boy.
Excellent.
So if you see me today, I know my level.
We know Shatta gets into these things and he has his mind and his eyes always on the kwacha. Was the kwacha big in this one? Was it a big deal?
Well, a deal like this comes with, you know, a good life. You know, yeah. I would always say it's the hard work. You know, it don't be anything magic. And you know, Ghana, we are full of hype. You know, want to hype some artists to make it look like they are there, but they are not there. But I mean, I believe God really prepared the table in front of my enemies.
You have enemies?
A couple of them.
You talk about some enemies.
No, not be enemies aside, but you know, anything you do, you get haters for inside. So basically, you know, people, the doubting Thomases and, you know, here and there. You know.
Why do you criticize fellow industry people, fellow musicians? You've been doing that for a while. People don't like that. Shatta, focus on your music, do your music. Then you pick another musician and says he doesn't have money, he doesn't have this. It's not very nice.
It's a change, the cause for change. You know,
change
I believe
of what?
Change of the industry, change of the mentality and our attitude towards our work. You know, I believe most of them are not serious when it comes to music. You know, people have sunk from 19 Kojoho till now and have made people see musicians as band boys. You know, as you know, there's some of our band. You know, we are not taken serious. You know, when gone are the days when your daughter wants to marry a musician, your father wouldn't allow it. Like me, when I was starting music, my father told me a whole lot of history about musicians he has met. You know, and I'm the type that, you know, I grew up from a business-minded family. My dad is so business-minded in his thing, so I have taken music as a business. You know, I've not taken it as a hobby. Like some people go on interviews, oh, how do you see music? Oh, yeah, music is my hobby, it's my side work. You know, I've not taken music like that. I've taken music so seriously. So when I see most artists like pretending that, you know, the life is good for them, which I know is not good because our industry is not good for us, you know, and they come on TV and they brag, hype, whatever, you know, it makes me feel that pain that what are you trying to incinerate to the next generation? Like you're making them feel like it's good there.
But you are not them. How are you able to know that their life is not good?
We are all in the same industry.
Yeah.
For instance, how can I even put it? When maybe I'm working with a telco, like, you know, and maybe MTN, Vodafone, whatever, and they are facing maybe network problems. They know they are facing that problem. So they won't come and lie to, you know, maybe their customers or something, you know. So I know I'm in that field and I know how that field is because from history, musicians in Ghana have not been taken seriously. And that one is no lie. You get me?
We are. Sure that's true. I mean, Adom-Otchere
we are
famous musician.
We are Ghanaians. I understand.
Adom-Otchere is a famous musician.
Yes.
Osibisa was partly Ghanaian group.
Yes, but Osibisa I would say was one of the successful musicians we ever heard of.
Yeah, globally. Yes,
globally. But apart from that, coming to, with no disrespect to Adom-Otchere, Amachi and Daddy Lumba, when you come to my age mates, my colleagues, you know, we've not taken music serious. And we are in Ghana and we hear musicians even come to beg for whatever. Some of them are sick and they want to go to hospital. Those are the old musicians, you know. So the lineage from where that thing came from to now has not really helped us at all. You understand me? Like, we've not felt that superstardom life. We've not felt that celebrity life. You know, we've not seen it. Like our forefathers didn't show us that. Oh, we are musician. I someone to fear. We are musician. Is
that not because the system? I mean, American musicians' music will play on radio and he gets money for it. We don't have the system. We are now creating the system.
That is what I'm saying. You know? Most of my colleagues don't respect the system. They don't want to obey the system and follow that sequence. You know, most of them feel, oh yeah, you know, I just recorded in the studio and I came out and I'm a star. And, you know, they go on TV and presenters make them know, oh, now you are famous. Meanwhile, it's just a single song the guys drop. And you make them feel so swollen-headed. And so when they move out there, they move with some hype and, you know, they feel they are there, you know, and that kind of thing.
And you are worried because they don't have money?
Yes, because they don't make it. Because I've been there before. When I came out as Bandana, that was the same thing I went through. You know, like
they hyped you up.
Yeah, you know, and the hype was there, and people thought I had money, but I was living in a single room with some 4 cockroaches and 1 lizard.
When you played bandana?
Yes, you know.
When you were the bandana hitmaker?
When I was the bandana hitmaker, and I wasn't making money, and all the calls I was getting were from media people. Come and play this show for me. When you play the show, they don't pay you, and you go talk. They say you don't respect. You move here, you play a show for another person, and it made me started getting like some people in the industry who started like hating me. Like they felt, well, we are on some name industry now. Like that's how you run it. And up to now, it's in the industry. Like artists are facing that problem. And sometimes when I sit back and I watch them, I go like, no, I need to voice out. I don't just say they don't have money because they know they don't have money. I am not rich to the extent that I'll say I'm richer than every musician in the world or I'm richer than every musician in Ghana. But I feel I've tried for myself, and that motivation should go to others. You know, if 1 or 2, 3 people can come together with me and understand the music system, we can build it, and the next generation won't come and face that your single song and you roam with it without. Some of them will travel outside and they pay them £200, £100. And when I talk about this,
I don't believe that. I've heard you talk about it. I don't believe that.
It's current. It's on YouTube. You can go right now and look for artists who just came out recently, and you find out like most of them, like, you know, in a brochure, you know, oh, let's take it for a tour, and they are happy. You know, they won't sit in planes. You know, I tell people like I grew up sitting I grew up sitting on British Airways from age 13 to a certain age.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm the type that you can't come and tell me, Yakoboshu British, and let's go and let me, you know, we are helping.
You mean you're going to London from age 13?
Yeah, that's how I grew up. You know, so and the first time my dad took me to London, the first thing he told me was that
okay.
You know, so I had that thing at the back of my mind, and music with this life made me see that you know, you see this person travel and, you know, with hype, you know, oh, this guy has gone to Australia, Canada, and I go like, so when you went there, how much money did you make? Don't lie to the next generation. Don't let them feel like traveling and meeting people out there is the business. The business is how much money are you putting in your pocket? How much are you saving? Because we are all growing. In future, you won't be standing there and be jumping every time. Because I tell myself that it's a seasonal thing. I'll go one day and I'll see that, no, this age I need to stop this music. But when I stop, what am I going to do? So I've started now doing businesses here and there. So I won't be the Shatta Wale every time that people will know. Maybe in the next time that people will hear about me, maybe Shatta Wale dealing with some blah 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 or doing blah blah blah, and that is how you grow life. But if you feel that this is going to be forever, that's where you find out old musicians coming out and complaining, I'm sick, I don't have money, people should do contribution and here and there and blah blah. It makes me feel sad. So sometimes when I voice things like that out, I know it's painful, but it's a truth, and it's a hard truth.
So when you look at the industry, you're not confident about the future of the industry?
Not at all, because there's still a mess that we need to clean. You know, especially when you even check our music union, like Musica per se, like the president is not doing anything better, you know. And
you're criticizing Obo.
Yes, Obo is my brother.
Yeah.
And I have messages that I tell him, like plain, like, guys, if you have old men around you who are not giving you that mind, because we're in the technology world now, music should be filled with computers now. When an artist records, you need to register your music well so that you can get royalties. But up to now, recently I got a call, and the royalties I got was 2,000 Ghana cedi. I was like, wow, 2,000 Ghana cedi. I'm paying somebody's school fees. I'm watching people. This is my area that I live in. I give people money, more than 2,000 Ghana cedi. Yeah. So if you tell me my whole 5-year work is 2,000 Ghana cedi, then it means we are not getting serious. And I tell him that no, we need to try and put up a plan. Yes, we are respectful Ghanaians. We respect our old men and stuff like that. We should let them know that technology has come to stay, and we need to use that to grow ourselves. But if we don't practice that, it means the next person will come and sit, and an old man in the office will tell you, and we wouldn't grow. And I'm the type that I want us to grow like so quick. That's why I was telling somebody recently that we've sold our music rights to Nigerians. Because music was so special in Ghana. Nigerians used to come to Ghana to listen to us, to love. They love our music. But now God wants to teach us a lesson. God wants to tell us that, hey, the gift I gave you people that you didn't cherish, I will show you which people can use it and cherish it better. And that's why we are seeing the Wizkids and Davidos and Burna Boys doing stuff, and we are seeing it like they are so super, but they are not super in any way. They have taken the thing as business. Now you can't even say Nigeria is a 419 country. All you can say is no, they have good musicians.
But you say that Nigerians are doing well and are doing better, but you also criticize organizers who pay Nigerians more than Ghanaians.
Yeah.
But why? And one time you refused to turn up at the CAF Music Awards. You didn't sing because you felt that you had been underpaid as compared to the Nigerians who came, Tiwa Savage and Wizkid.
Okay, with the CAF Awards,
what happened that day? You let Ghana down, Shatta.
But not I was on that. Maybe I'm sorry if I let some people down.
No, you let the country down.
No,
we were hosting the CAF Awards. This is our superstar, and he says I won't play.
Maybe people just didn't get the message clear. One, CAF didn't sign a contract with me, and two, they didn't link any of my management team, you know. So actually, when that whole thing came up, you know, I was a bit surprised that how come they would just come and pay me some money without, you know, contract, you know. And it wasn't because of the Nigerians, but I wanted them to know that this is a serious artist who has taken this business serious. If you want to, you know, put me on a show, there are procedures that you need to go through, and just, you know. So the procedure wasn't right. That's why I didn't, you know. Appear.
But you've criticized organizers for paying Nigerians heavy money.
Yes, because
Davido, Wizkid, you know,
Ghanaian promoters.
Yes, you've criticized them.
Yes,
but you are saying here that the Nigerians are more serious than we are.
Because we are not serious. That's why our promoters are not paying us. I am serious, but because the rest are not serious, so they are taking me like I'm part of them.
Are you the only one who's serious in Ghana?
Very, very serious.
Who else is serious?
I don't know who to mention.
None. You can't mention anyone.
No, none.
Tic Tac?
None. No.
Sako there?
Oh no.
Stone Boy?
No.
They are not serious.
No. Let me see. And they are. You see, what I'm saying now is that it's the truth, and it's the hard truth.
Yeah.
They will find it difficult to understand. But you see, all the names you are mentioning are names that I've spoken to, and I've educated them on how we should move this music thing. All those artists you mentioned are chasing Nigerian artists. I don't go chase Nigerian artists. They love me for the work I do, so they come to me with a good heart. I don't go chase.
Is it about talent, or is it just about seriousness?
It's about seriousness, not about talent. You know, you can have the talent.
But you definitely have the talent, Shatta. You definitely do have the talent.
Yes. So imagine I don't take it serious. I'll be roaming about. But when you know what you have, you know, you would always like sit down and wait for the right time. Like I waited for Beyonce's collaboration to happen, you know, and meeting her was so special because same things that she said and her team told me made me feel like wow.
Did you take photographs with her?
Yes, of course. You know.
Can you share some with us?
Not now because it's not out now, because you know we shot a video to that song.
Okay, where did you do that?
In America.
I see.
Yeah, so.
So did you see Jay-Z?
I didn't meet Jay-Z actually, but I met Beyonce and her daughter and her team.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I see. They were happy to see you?
So happy, you know. And the team told me one thing that really touched my heart, that, you know, I made, you know, some statements on Xylophone FM about, you know, some Bible quotations. And that was what touched her, you know. And I feel so happy that, you know, the promise or the covenant I have with God, you know, has really affected somebody far away from where
I'm very interested in this your God thing. It's very inspiring. Shatta Wale, I mean, when we were in secondary school, we used to have believers and unbelievers. But you are the perfect unbeliever. You know, everything you do is the perfect unbeliever. It's the guy who is going to hell. That's Shatta Wale. And here you are talking about God.
Yeah.
Explain to me, are you born again?
Yeah, you know, that is mankind. That's how mankind sees like things, you know. But God doesn't see us like that, you know. God has his perfect picture. God has the way he sees his people, you know. For instance, when you check in the olden days, John the Baptist, you know, was, you know, we already was a Rastafarian.
Yeah, was a Rastafarian.
Yeah, some way, you know, he dressed somehow. But I always tell people that God, you know, always sees his children in a different way. You understand me? I'm a full Christian. I've given my life to God, and I've faced a whole lot of challenges in life that I feel that God has revealed a certain picture to me that I should, you know, mention his name everywhere I go. You know, because I have a covenant with him. You know, I told God.
But do you do God things?
Every time.
Like what?
Like pray, help the needy.
But you smoke, you drink, you like women.
You see those things? Those are the things God doesn't watch.
God doesn't watch.
I don't smoke weed.
Well, okay, whatever you smoke.
I don't drink too much alcohol too.
You like women?
Women are precious. Like, they are sweet.
But you're a womanizer.
Not womanizer, but I like mingling with women. You know, I'm a king, so I need to have queens around me. Like, for instance, in the Bible, King Solomon had queens.
I see.
You know, so I believe if I have girls around me, doesn't mean I sleep with all of them.
Who is Efia Odo?
Efia Odo is my very good friend. Like, she's the best.
Are you in love with her?
I'm in love with her lifestyle. You know, I love her intelligence too. She's very smart. You know, sometimes when I record songs, she's one of the females I send to her.
Have you had sexual intercourse with her?
If you're sexual intercourse, not really.
Not really?
Yeah, but I've given her a kiss before on a cheek.
But now you're no longer married?
I've not been married before.
You didn't have a marriage relationship with Shatta Wale?
Well, it was like we were courting to get to, you know.
But you had a baby?
Yeah, we had a baby.
Ah, so you were courting?
Yeah.
And it didn't get there?
Yeah.
Wendy Shea?
Wendy Shea.
What's your relationship with her?
That's another sweet girl, so you know.
Sweet girl?
Shatta has sweet girls around him, so don't be surprised. You know, people, like the way you say I'm an unbeliever like this.
Yeah.
People see me like, this guy will go to hell. But that's the same guy that God's creation loves. You know, beautiful women. You know, I have a whole lot of beautiful women around me. Sometimes I get shocked. I go like, but me, this kakai guy, you know, that kind of thing. But
and the women love you?
Yeah, I think because I'm half caste.
You're not half caste.
Oh, I am. Maybe you're not seeing. That's why I'm saying the eye that you are using to look at me.
You spent some money on this your excessive woman habits. Do you spend some money on that?
No, I don't really spend money on women. You know, I'm that type that, you know.
You buy gifts for them?
I'm not good at that. I've never bought a gift for my girlfriend or my mom, you know, because I'm not that woman type of guy that can buy a shoe or a bra.
So how do you entertain your queens?
I'm the #1 comedian in Ghana, so I make them laugh.
And that's good enough for them?
Yeah, you know.
Do you see yourself getting married at some point? Because yes. Jay-Z is married to Beyonce. Yes. Do you see yourself getting married?
Definitely. You know, when I get a serious, you know, partner who really understands, you know, the kind of life I live and believes in God, you know, because I want somebody who understands how God works. You know,
would you marry Wendy Shea?
If that has to happen, I will.
Would you marry Efia Odo?
If God permits, I will.
When will that happen, this marriage thing?
When I'm alright.
So now we could talk about politics.
Okay.
I mean, you went to see Nana Akufo-Addo the other day when he became president and all that. But when you listen to the youth and you watch the politicians, what role do you want to play? Because you are influential. What role do you want to play to get our politics to solve the problems? Because the politics has so far not solved the problem. We used to have JJ and military coup and all of that. We went to change the constitution so we can vote. The voting is violent. Too much money spent on it. Every 4 years we are spending a lot of money voting. People are worried that it looks like this politics, even though it's better than the military, it's still not solving the education problem, the water problem, the gutter problem. What role will Shatta Wale play in this?
Well, I think when I met the president, I told him one thing, that if they could give me, you know, an ambassadorial, you know, office, you know, for me to, you know, really educate people about our country. That is one. But I feel, you know, Shatta Wale as a person or as a brand, you know, I would wish that the president would give, you know, us that opportunity to really take care of the youth, you know, in the country. Because I believe most of the youth now are listening to me and they feel things that I say affects them, you know. Like when I talk about Ghana is a village, they know that Ghana is a village, yeah, because most of them travel, you know, most of them are also in the country hustling and things are not going the way we want it to. So I believe if I would even want to associate myself with, you know, these politicians, I would only tell them, you know, to really listen to me, because they are in
what do you have to say? What do you have? You are not the parliamentarian, not in power.
What I'll tell them is that everything they've told us from generation up to now is a lie.
What the politicians have been saying is a lie?
Yes, because all the promises they make to us, they don't really make us see it happen.
Should we rise up against them?
People want to rise up, but it's just that, you know, some people like me tell people to calm down. You know, because we are in Ghana now, and I won't lie to you, this is like a serious thing I'm about to say. Like, people are having guns, they are ready to fight. People are having cutlasses. People are buying machetes every time in Ghana.
To fight for what?
To fight for their rights, to make the country a better place, because they are not seeing where the money is going to. They are working and they are not making money. People are living in the ghettos and constantly they have to pay bail, and truck drivers have to always get fuel price high for them, and like it's serious in our country. And I won't talk about us musicians, because musicians, we've accepted that we are failures, so we don't want to talk about it. But you see nurses going on strike, lawyers going on strike, like doctors, and I feel the politicians see them as, oh, my angel, so the uprise of the youth is serious. If they don't,
so it's going to happen.
If they don't take care, because people are fed up now. People want to go to the rich places and take what is theirs in the rich houses. People want to demolish people's houses. People want to enter the East Legons. They want to enter the cantonments and do whatever they want to do, because they feel that, oh, Sikano. And the politicians are keeping a blind eye to it. They feel, oh no, we're on but the generation we are in now is full of technology. One person can just go on Facebook or Twitter and say, let us start, and it will start. And to stop it will be like Rwanda before we can stop it. So I believe they should take the streets seriously.
Have you taken notice of the free SHS?
Yes, I have.
What observations have you made?
I don't really see how it functions very well, because with us, when I was going to school, it wasn't like what I'm hearing now. Like you go to school 3 months time, you sit at home. The whole thing is confusing.
The double track.
Yes,
you've not understood the double track.
Yes, it's confusing to me, and I feel no. Like let me give you an example. Like gone are the days when you mentioned who is the minister for education in our time. I could say, oh, blah blah blah. Who is the minister for? But now, go on the street and ask one person that
you're right, they don't know it.
We don't know.
I mean, even me, I don't know some deputy ministers.
Yes, and that is why I'm saying the politicians are making us get confused more and more. And if you are making us get confused and we are here,
so will you accept an invitation from the deputy minister of education to explain to you what double track is?
When he even explains to me, it won't even work, because I don't even need the explanation. They should just make it simple for everybody to understand. You understand me? Sometimes I tell people that when the politicians come on TV and they come and speak the big English that we don't understand, before we realize that big English turns to money for them, and they and their families will be spending. But when they go for how do you call it, their rallies and stuff like that, those things should be done like that when they come to office. Because the Mokola woman doesn't understand the propaganda of the propagated of the total thing. They don't understand it.
So you are saying there's been failed promises?
So much. And I think they need to take the country serious, because where the country is going as at now, like you are saying, people are fed up of NDC. People are fed up of MPP. They need a different party to come to power. It's in the country.
They need a Shatta movement?
Well, because people feel if I come into power, they can get small thing to chop.
Who is going to win next year's elections, John Mahama or Akufo-Addo?
Well, that what I can say is God's decision. I believe politicians are higher power people. They know how to play their cards. So whoever wins, that is Ghana for you. We just take it like that.
We have never seen you make a song for political party or something like that. Will you do that next year?
Well, with the stand I have taken, I really don't want to involve myself too much into politics, unless they want my services, just maybe to come and appear on stage and perform, and get paid. But to do a song for a political party will be a great task for me, because I feel I would have to think about it very well.
But you did Mahama Paper?
Yeah, Mahama Paper was a song I did before the elections.
Yes.
It was a song that I was trying to let people know about Ghana currency. People say the Franklin paper and stuff in their music. So I decided to call it Mahama Paper during his time of governance, and I believe.
But it wasn't in promotion of his candidature in 2016.
No, not at all.
You were at the Crasport Stadium. I was there covering it. You delivered the song at the final rally.
Yes.
At the stadium.
Yes, I think because
you sang for the NDC people.
His name was because I was paid for my services. I didn't go on stage to go and tell people vote for NDC.
No, would you have sung for MPP the days later if they are paid for your services?
NPP used my song Kakai, and I was waiting for them to call me to come and make an appearance like that, but I think I didn't get a call from anybody, but I saw them campaigning with my song Kaka, and I felt happy about it, you know. I think that was a miraculous year too for me, because I was like, hey, 2 political parties using my songs at the same time. But
did you vote?
I don't vote.
Okay, you don't.
Yeah,
Are you a Jehovah's Witness?
But no, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness, but I don't see it necessary to go and vote for somebody to come in power and come and, you know, won't do the duties I want him to do. I believe if I'm voting, then I'm voting for somebody who I believe can do something for me and Mother Ghana.
Let me take you back to the most controversial issue over the last 2 years. That night at the Dome at the International Conference Center, Ghana Music Awards.
Okay.
All that problem has been solved. You're good with Stonebwoy now. But I don't know whether you've had time to reflect on it years after. Now you're suspended from Ghana Music Awards, are you?
That's what they say.
Okay, so you're not going to participate in the next Ghana Music Awards?
Well, I don't lose nothing if I don't participate in Ghana Music Awards, because I feel, you know, the award scheme, you know, has been done or has been created, you know, to make money out of us. That's what I believe in. That's the first thing, you know. And the next thing is that the respect of Ghana musicians have been so cheap that, you know, they feel everybody's like that. People want to win awards and, you know, put it in their rooms and watch it every day and, you know, feel happy about it. But if I take you to my room right now, I have a whole lot of awards that I can't even go and take a loan with it. You know, I have awards that when I go to the embassy will even, if I say, oh, give me visa for this award, they won't give me unless I pass through the right procedures, you know. So I believe award comes here, but I always tell my team that money first before prestige, you know, because I believe man has to work and make money and watch your family. That's what I believe in. So them banning me or them taking me out from the award scheme wouldn't take anything from me, because the system actually itself is not working well for us here. You know, if it was the America, you know, that the Grammys are so important that when you win is something that you can, you know, stand on and, you know, really move to certain places, I'll be so glad to. But I think my too much talking, like they say in quotes, is worrying them. So this is the second time they've done that though, and I see them like
they done what? They didn't give you an award that you thought you deserved.
They banned me, you know, from Ghana Music Awards, because they banned me for 4 years, and this trip to, you know, they've done the same thing. But ask yourself, in the name of Christ and God who is in the heavens watching us, that what was my problem? I just woke up to go and urinate.
Oh, on that night?
Oh yeah.
That's what you were doing? I thought you said you were going to congratulate the winner.
But people didn't even want to understand the congratulations.
But you went onto the stage.
But
is that where the bathroom is?
Going on the stage brought the problem.
Yeah, but if you're going to the bathroom, why did you get onto the stage?
But if I have gotten on the stage at all, did I fight? No.
No, you did. I mean, on that night, you didn't.
I didn't attack anybody. Yeah. All I saw was somebody fighting with my crew in front of the stage before I even got to the stage.
Yeah.
So my problem here is, where did I offend the award people for them to say they banned me? That's my problem. Because they should even ask the 2 people who were fighting in front that, why were you guys fighting?
But both of them are not artists. Those who were fighting, they're not artists.
Well, but I even didn't get there before the problem. So for instance, if I'm walking to East Legon and I get to Allied and the place bombs, and because I'm an artist, Shatta Wale blast the place up. No, it can't happen like that. You
are not happy with the way they banned you. You think you have not been, you have not been well treated. That you didn't do anything. You are not guilty of anything.
Yes, you know, because I don't.
Were you drunk on that night?
I don't. I told you I don't even drink.
Oh, you don't?
Yes.
Yeah. Were you high on something?
I don't even smoke weed. The only thing
were you high on something?
The only thing I smoke sometimes is, you know, sometimes, you know, I have this. My role model that I watch is in Mexico, though, in the mafia, you know. So somebody likes a cigar, a little bit puff, you know. That's the only thing I do.
Why don't you smoke weed?
I stopped smoking weed because people thought I was using weed, or weed was influencing me in the industry, you know. And I wanted to show people that, yes, I love dancehall, but I can stop smoking weed. Weed doesn't give me the lyrics. It's God that gives me the lyrics. So anybody that feels that we must almost share, no gymnastic, no more really, you are making a mistake out of yourself, because I'm a very focused person. I really want to make money. I really want to watch my future in a way, you know, see my kids grow in a nice, you know, way, like the way my dad, you know, watched me grow. So I stopped smoking weed because I wanted people to know the difference in life, that it is not what you are watching. Oh, if you're a Rastafarian, that means you're a dancehall artist and you have to smoke weed and that kind of thing. So that's why I stopped smoking weed, just to make people understand. But many people still don't believe I'm on weed break.
Why? Because you still behave the same way?
My behavior and character is just the brand that I've gotten myself into. But everybody knows me to be that humble type, that, you know, jovial guy. You know, like I said, when I get my girls around me, they will laugh from morning to night. You know,
you really like girls?
Girls are very important. They ease your pressure. You know, not by sleeping with them, but when you're around.
But you do sleep with them as well?
No, I don't really sleep with a whole lot of girls.
You sleep with some of them?
Yeah, like I've got like 3.
Oh, 3 girls?
Yeah, three.
That you sleep with?
Yeah, I like them.
Not at the same time, though?
No, they understand the atmosphere. Yeah.
So at the same time?
Not at the same time, but sometimes, you know, we just...
Same day, different?
Different.
And they know?
Oh, they understand. Like, they understand the guy. Like, the guy is so real. I'm the type that I don't like the girls. That's why girls like me. Because when I like you and I want you to be around me, I'll tell you I like you. But I don't want us to be in a relationship. We can be friends, you know, once in a while. If it happens, it happens. You know, we are okay.
Once in a while, if sex happens.
It happens, you know, we are okay. It's good to be real like that to women. It's good to be, like, transparent like that to women than lying to them. I want you to be my girlfriend, you know, I will take care of you. I can't take care of a girl as at now. Because I'm still saving, I'm still doing a couple of projects here and there. So I can't be like that guy and feel like, oh no, I'm a big boy. You know, I still see myself like the humble boy that grew from.
Have you ever had a concern where another artist felt that you have taken his girl?
No, me, I don't take artist girl.
Whose girl do you take?
Oh. No, me, I have love from some classy girls.
Yeah?
You know that.
Who may have boyfriends or other associations?
I don't know if they have boyfriends, but you see,
you don't ask.
They look so corporate.
Yeah.
You know, I like corporate girls. You know, like girls.
So you like the intellectual?
Yeah, girls who are intelligent. You know,
lawyers and doctors.
Yeah, like, you know, I have like a nurse girlfriend though.
A nurse?
Yeah.
You like her?
Yeah.
You sleep with her?
Very nicely.
Social media was criticizing you. Social media was criticizing you recently that it was taking you too long to congratulate Sarkodie on something he had won at BET.
Yeah, okay.
Have you now congratulated him?
Oh, I don't think it's necessary because that's like I'm saying, like the industry is trying to always portray that we are good, things are okay. You know, this is it. When you get here, you are there.
But he's won an award.
Yes, award is award.
He's a Ghanaian
like
artist.
I said earlier on too, like I don't see award like something that will give me money in my account. You know, so I don't really take it like. So see, I got nominated at the Ghana Music Awards UK recently, and I had to go. My visa expired at the airport. My manager even made me know because I'm not the type that will take my passport and even check if my visa has expired or not.
Oh, you are not aware?
No, because I don't mean traveling is not my problem. My problem is account, you know.
The money.
It has to be okay. Because I need to take care of my dad, I need to take care of my mom, because they've taken good care of me. I need to take care of my team, I need to make myself look good and make my team also look good, prepare things well for my future, you know, so those are the things I think about. So when you tell me, oh, an award, if I get time, I'll come. But if I don't have time, there's no way I'll appear.
So you won't congratulate Sarkodie for the BET award?
Well, with him, the whole problem is that they are trying to portray a certain kind of lifestyle in the industry that is going to affect most generations to come. So
is that why you won't congratulate him? By Twitter even?
I don't see like it's important, you know, because...
do you dislike him, Sarkodie?
I don't dislike him. He's a very good guy that I really was close to some time ago, but I think he has a wishy-washy brain. You know, he thinks, you know, to be in the industry, you have to live a certain kind of life that is not my life, you know. I don't believe in portraying, you know, a lie life to somebody. Like, for instance, you came to my house right now, I'm in my shorts. I know your program is a very, you know, large program that people, you know, pay attention to and stuff like that. I could say no, because the president might watch this program, so let me wear a suit. No, the president knows who Shatta Wale is. So I can't portray any lie life to the president. And those are the lives that they live in the industry that I feel like, no, don't let us live a lie life for the next generation to copy and feel this is the life. There is a life that we need to do, because you are not going to be Sarkodie forever. Gone are the days we're talking about Samini, but nobody is talking about Samini now. And I feel so bad.
But you are laughing at Samini.
That is a legend. Samini tried to put Ghana on the map.
Yeah.
But people used him so much that he wasn't aware. Now, he is aware. He is aware of it that,
You think Samini as a legend was just used and he didn't make money?
Yes, you know, because Samini is a great musician, but you know, if most musicians like him will come out and tell the story about the industry and how it goes, like people like Sarkodie and the people you're mentioning wouldn't be behaving like the way they are behaving in the industry, you know. But I know it's sad and it's bad, you know, because people will feel like, no, if I come and say this is a disgrace. But I always tell people there's always disgrace, there's always grace in disgrace, you know. So when you go through something, share it. Like me, I share my life story with my fans. That's why they love me so much, you know. But Samini, who was there, that we all know was there, now no more. You can't tell me you don't know. He's still doing music. Why do you say no more? Not no more aside, but they are not promoting him like the way they should promote him. I believe Ghanaians should still hold him because the guy is not old. No. He's still the guy that we know, Samini. So we should just push him the way we used to push him at first. But now we want to behave like, oh, way more than Wasso. Me, I don't see myself like Yan Wasso. I see myself like I'm doing business. When I'm done with my business, another person will come and do his or her business. You know, so people like, you know, Sarkodie and blah blah and the people we are talking about are trying to portray a life that somebody has lived already. He's not the first person who has gone to BET. Samini has been there. You know, a couple of artists who have been there. You know, so you can't use that thing. I can't see that thing and feel like, oh wow. No, I'll see it and go like, oh yeah. Because I don't want to say it. Yeah, but you have to congratulate him, shouldn't you? Oh, congratulations comes when you have to, because you know me, he congratulated me on my Beyonce. Yes, he stuff, did. And I saw it fake, you know. Why? No, because we've had the problem already, you know, that we haven't solved. You understand me? So don't portray to the public like we are cool. We are not cool. You're a very honest, brutally honest person. Yes, that is one thing about me that people really feel. Because it's very brutal. They feel I'm being arrogant or I'm being so Sarkodie and you have a problem. You get a big Beyonce deal. Every Ghanaian is happy for you. He shouldn't congratulate you. No. Because there's a problem. He should deal with the problem. You have to solve the problem first. When we deal with the problem first, we can say cheers. The problem is that you went out on radio to talk about him. Yes. Said that he's not rich, he's poor. Because it's true. Yeah, but you didn't need to. We are not serious. No, we are not serious in the industry. That's why even politicians don't see Ghana musicians as serious. They call us bam boys. Bam boys. We don't talk about bam boys. Because we have portrayed that life to them for a long time, from Nikolai's time to. Who is Nikolai? You know. What is your favorite food? I don't really have a favorite food, but I like different types of like dishes. You know, sometimes when I go out, I eat, you know, Italian stuff. You know, because I'm eating the bankun, the kenke, the fufui, the rice and chicken too much. So sometimes I like to find something different, like, you know, maybe cassava shit and potato tie, something that I've not heard before. That's how I like. When you travel out of Ghana, which is your favorite destination? I like to be in America, though. United States. Yeah. Why in particular? Because is it New York? Is it Jersey? Is it Los Angeles? Is it Philadelphia? I like Miami and California, but most of the times when I have something to do in New York, I always stay at Manhattan, you know, because I feel the environment, it opens you up. Yeah, you know, and I don't feel like a star in there, you know. I feel like, you know, let me just have my space, you know, because I walk around, buy my hot dog, you know, enter any restaurant I want to enter, you know, just live my life. Because sometimes it makes me ease some pressure down small. I feel like, this place, I go feel normal. You know, recently I was there and I was sitting down and the guy was like, you go take me picture. You know, some guy, you know, like, okay. He didn't know you? He didn't know me. He was African American or American? African guy, you know, I'm sure he's not an African guy, but my guy, go take me picture. I said, oh yeah, make a take you. So I'm taking the pictures and I was like, yeah, you know, and I like that life, you know, because I don't really get it in Ghana here anymore. Like, I can't go out and eat anywhere freely, you know, like chop bar, you know. I love Labadi Beach so much now that I'm where I am now. I can't even go and sit there and just enjoy the sea. And you know, when I go there, people want to come and play guitar for me. Someone will come and play drum. People be shouting Wale. So I think outside America is my favorite place. What is your ambition for life? Okay, before I come to ambition, let me talk about you and money. So how do you make money? Through my shows and The
shows you play in Ghana and abroad.
Yes, and some businesses I do around my merchandise, like my clothing. I have a clothing line.
What is this one, for instance?
This is from Casaperco, you know, because I signed as an ambassador to Casaperco for their energy drink, Storm energy drink. So after a 1-year contract, I actually told them I wanted a drink for my fans, so they brought me a recipe, made me taste some, ginger stuff with the energy thing, which I accepted to it, and we decided to produce it for my fans. So you see, the SM for Life is on this, and basically it's strictly for Shatta movement. So all my fans who have patronized in the Storm energy from, my first contract, are now drinking this, and they love it. It's something that is really
How much
cool.
do you earn on stage if you're going to play at the International Conference Center? How much do you charge?
Well, my highest right now is 300,000 Ghana.
For Shatta to play on stage, how many songs, how many hours?
I have a whole lot of songs that when I go on stage.
No, if I want you to play for me on stage, and I'm an event organizer, and I want you for 6 hours.
6 hours.
How much will you charge?
Then you have to multiply maybe, or add another 300,000 to the 300,000, because 6 hours
is long.
Yeah, it's long.
So 2 hours?
2 hours I can take 300,000.
300,000 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
So that's about maybe $70,000 something.
Yeah.
And I pay everything before you come in, or I
yes,
can pay?
because I'm so straightforward that I tell you that when I don't come to the show, you can take me to court. So I like to sign contracts that you pay fully, fully paid. I don't like material now, so by now material the account. No.
When you play abroad?
When I play abroad, fully paid.
How much?
Sometimes I take $70,000 in abroad.
So if you do 10 shows a year, you would have earned $700,000.
Yeah.
That's the level that you operate.
I make good money.
I can see that.
Like the only artist who makes good money. Like, I don't. That's why I don't travel by heart.
So when you are traveling, it says $70,000 is ready.
Yeah.
And they buy your tickets.
With my team, like 12-member team.
And they put them in the business class.
Everybody.
In the business class.
Maybe I can have like parts in business and parts, maybe
in economy.
Yeah.
But you will be in business.
Yeah.
And you go with instruments?
Well, sometimes.
I see. That video you shot, the green gold thing, beautiful video. Where was that done?
San Antonio.
The island.
It was it's a 1-hour town from Texas.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. It was a place I pictured like when I did the song. Because people know me as a dancehall artist. So, and the Gringo too, was a hard dancehall track. But I pictured a place like Mexico. But we couldn't get like the visas to enter into Mexico like so quick like that. So I scouted a place and spoke to Susan, the video director in Nigeria, and it was like, no, okay, he's gonna get a place for me, San Antonio. I watched the place and I also liked the place, and I was like, yeah.
Very expensive video. Who paid for it?
It was through my record deal I got from Xylophone.
Oh, Xylophone.
Yeah.
So how is Xylophone these days?
Well, we're still managing. I had a 1-year contract with them. Yeah, but with the support they've given me, I'm still working on the Xylophone as of now, even though I have a record label, Shatta Movement Music Production.
So when you produce music now, do you pay Xylophone?
Yes, sometimes I give them their percentage, because they're still working.
How is Nana Piamensa?
He's doing well by God's grace, and we thank God for his life. He's one generous man and a man with a dream. That's how I see him.
What's your ultimate vision as Shatta Wale, apart from finishing music, going to business, merchandise? What's your vision?
Well, I think I just want to make this country happy. Maybe one day Ghanaians will wake up and get to realize I also want to rule this country, because I believe
you want to do politics.
I would try and go into politics if the time comes, because I feel
as a member of parliament, as a vice president,
yes,
as a speaker of parliament, or what?
As not as a vice president, as a full president of this country.
President of Ghana.
Yes.
Shatta Wale.
Yes, because when you go to like what do you call it, Gabon, their presidents used to be a musician.
Bongo.
Yeah, and
but his father was president.
Yes, but I think it's a journey,
Yeah,
and
it is.
I believe God is also guiding me through what I'm doing. If God sees I'm serious, and like the way I've taken my music serious, I can also take Ghanaians serious, because most of the youth in this country right now are going to grow with me. And I believe it will get to a time that they can tell the next generation our stories. And that's where maybe people will believe in my philosophy and my dream and my zeal to push success, you know, and I believe in future they might believe in.
Can you tell us how old you are now? Do you say that? Do you share your age?
Sometimes it varies. It comes down like the tax and the inflation, this thing.
Your age? In which year were you born?
I was born in 84.
Oh, you were born in 84? Oh, that's new. You're not that old.
Bulldog likes to be on my face when I mention, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that old. I'm a young guy, you know. It's just that sometimes, you know, I just...
You have reconnected with Bulldog. What happened?
Well, I think, you know, we just had a slight problem. You know, in life, sometimes you meet certain, you know, things on the road and you just analyze it yourself. And I'm that type of person, you know. I sat down one time and I was just analyzing people who have been around me and have left me, you know, and Bulldog was the only person I respected because we had a problem in Germany and it was just only for 4,500 euros, you know, a balance we were supposed to take somewhere, you know, and it wasn't like, and we had even more money to take after that show, but that night we wanted to take that money, you know, so we're just struggling here and there, you know.
So you fought over money?
That time, I think those were the times Shatta started. You know, Bulldog helped the brand Shatta to rise to where it is right now. So, and those times were the hard times for us, you know, wanted money, dig it like that. So that small money made us fight. And you know, after that fight, I wanted to, you know, sit on TV or sit behind my TV and watch Bulldog saying things about me. I didn't hear that from Bulldog. He showed me maturity.
Yeah.
And you know, that way made me respect him so much, and I felt like, no, I need to reconcile with him. And you know, when Nanapia signed me, you know, he asked me if I could be cool. I said, no, me myself, I want to look for Bulldog and apologize to him. And after my apology, he accepted it, and boom. We are now.
Oh, so you apologized?
Yeah, of course.
So sometimes Shatta apologized?
He's my big brother. I can.
Really?
Yeah, yes, I have to. You know, I apologize to people that wrong me, like that I wrong, but you know, like the way I say, people see me like media, you know.
But you and Bulldog are very similar, very brutally frank.
Bulldog has part of my spirit, you know. I believe he understands me much better, like the way my dad does, you know. He knows I respect so much, and I hate nonsense, you know. I hate people who want to sit on people's happiness, people who want to, like, you know, show people that, hey, you know. And Bulldog, you might see him like that. He's a Bulldog, all right, but he's a very nice person.
Yeah.
He doesn't like fighting. Bulldog wouldn't attack you in any way. He will always show you intelligence, you know, and that is what I've learned from him. That no, when people try to tell you that, hey, you won't get anywhere, should they wear a dress in the po, should they wear a casa in the po, just let them know that you are making the block. And that's what I like Bulldog. You know, is that so.
How much money do you have?
That one, I don't know, because it's not plenty like that to mention.
But you say you are richer than the other musicians.
I am way better than most musicians in Ghana.
How many houses do you have?
I have 3 houses here in East Lagos.
But that's impressive.
Yeah.
Young man like that.
Yeah.
3 houses in East Lagos.
And I'm building an estate in Pram Pram.
Oh, Pram Pram?
Yeah.
Where you be selling?
Yeah.
That's impressive. Yeah.
But I have a couple of like lands.
Do you tell your queens that? Do you tell them I have 3 houses and I'm building something in Pram Pram?
Oh, you know, I don't tell them that, you know, but the ones I see are intelligent that can help me in, you know, maybe businesses like that. I tell them, you know, that you know, I'm doing this project. How do
you have a brother or sister?
I have 3 sisters.
Do you have a brother?
Yeah, my brother that I have, you know, is from another mother. His name is Willie. I've always kept him like from school to now. So
the father's son?
No, not my father's
your
son.
Mother's
like
son?
My father's, like, he's related a little bit in my family. So like.
So for your father and your mother, you don't have a brother?
I'm the only boy.
And the rest are ladies?
Yeah.
They're older than you?
Yes.
So where are they?
Okay, 2 are in London right now. 1 is in Ghana. You know,
okay.
A teacher.
I see.
Yeah.
Do you connect to them? Do they connect to you?
Very often. Like, I bought them some whales and stuff like that.
Oh, you bought them cars?
Yeah.
I see. That's interesting. That's interesting. You like cars?
Very much.
Do you still drive yourself?
Well, sometimes now I feel lazy to drive because when I go out and my fans see me, the way they jump.
So who do you live with in this house? You and who? Michi?
No, I live in this house alone with my security. Alone? Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
What do you do with the swimming pool?
You made me laugh that laugh. I swim in it when I get like sometimes when I feel bored, I just invite some few girls and
girls.
Yes.
In the pool.
Yes, I can invite boys.
Yeah, I get it, but this your girls thing is quite.
No, because like I say, like not because of sex, but they make me happy. You know, they ease my pressure. You know, because sometimes it's not easy. If you hear a name every time on the radio, on the internet, Shatta Wale, Shatta Wale, it's not easy. But because I have that voice of God talking to me and telling me every time that, don't worry, they will stop. You know, God talks to me like that. So sometimes I feel like, let me just call some 4 girls and just swim with them, you know. And I have my personal photographer to around. Sometimes if we have some nice shots, he takes some nice shots, me and them. And, you know.
I see, and then you look at the shots and you admire it.
I love it.
And you relive the moment.
Yes, you know, because I feel that is the only way. I don't have friends. Like, I don't have a best friend in my life that I can go to apart from my Bible.
The Bible?
Yes.
That's interesting. What's your favorite book in the Bible then?
I have a couple of them, but like...
You can't remember.
Psalm 32 verse 8 is what I really...
You like it?
Yeah.
You like the Psalms?
Yeah, I like the Psalms. You know, like, you know, in 32 verse 8 says, I will instruct you and teach you the way you should go. I shall guide you with my eye. And that is God. You know, and I feel I've been guided by him for days now. You know, like, for instance, when you also read, like, the Philippians 4 verse 19. Those are my favorite scriptures.
Philippians 4 19 says what?
My God shall supply all my needs according to riches and glory in Christ.
Oh, I'm impressed. You know that?
Yeah. You know, I'm very closer to my Bible. Like, my Bible is my best friend. You know, when I want to get a girl, like, you know, slim girl, I talk to the Bible, telling this trip, like next month I want a slim girl, and the Bible provides it. It's magic. When I want money, like, my Bible is where I save my dollars into. So when I want to see dollars the next 3 months, I pray for dollars and it comes. I have a Bible.
Do you pay your tithes to any church or any pastor?
Oh, I pay my tithes on the streets.
On the street?
Yes.
Okay, so when you make your 300,000, there's a percentage that goes to tithe?
Yes.
All the time?
Like, if I get a show, I make sure, like, I use, like, maybe 10,000 Ghana cedi, you know, on the streets. Like, you know, anywhere I go, I find this, you know, boys on the street selling, you know, I dash them. Some of them, you know, they have petty businesses that they do. I ask them how much they take, you know, or how much they get from this business, and I give them money, like, to, you know, re-boost their business.
Who's your favorite pastor?
For now, I wouldn't say I have a favorite pastor, but I have a couple of, like, pastors that I really admire so much, like, you know, Duncan Williams, you know, because that's why I started going to church. You know, I loved his spirit. You know, he's so confident. You know, that's why I learned most of that, you know, confidence from. Apart from that, you know, Obinim is also
Obinim.
Yeah,
he's your guy.
He's been advising me a lot. You know, praying with me. Reverend Obofo the same. You know, I talk to. So these are the 3 people that, and I love Mensa Otabel as well. You know, because sometimes when I want to hear some positive teachings about life too, I really watch him on YouTube a lot.
Who's your favorite politician?
My favorite politician, I think it will be my dad, because my dad likes politics so much, but I think he didn't get a chance to get in so much. But I think he's taught me much about politics. You know, he's really spoken to me. Like, we read more history about from when Kwame Nkrumah time to now. So I believe he's one of my favorite politicians.
What's your favorite song of all time?
My song or any
song, including your songs.
Okay. I can say I don't really have a favorite song apart from, you know, always singing and mentioning the name of God in any of my songs. Yes, because any song I mention and I call God's name makes me feel like that is the favorite.
Who's your favorite African artist outside Ghana?
My favorite African artist, I think that would be Fela.
Fela Ransom Kuti.
Yeah, I like Fela's attitude towards his business and towards his work, and it has reflected in his generation, like in the next generation that has come. Because from you watch the likes of Davido, the Wizkid, the Burna Boy, they are trying to toe a line that they've learned from, you know, and all of them are given respect. Like I say, in Ghana, we don't know the line that we are towing. Like, we have a Dowa Kpanlogo. When Shatta Wale plays Kpanlogo, they say I play Asokbo music, you know, but they don't know that most musicians are lost from identifying where we come from. Me, I know where I come from, so that's why I can play a song like I Know My Level, for instance, and people will say, Oh, why? But this is not high life. But I know how I took it and composed it and made it a high life song. So Fela is one person that I respect too much, and I really wish the next generation will follow the legacy of Shatta Wale, you know, to really push, you know, the agenda of, you know, we promoting Ghanaian music and our culture to the world. Maybe today I no get nothing, but tomorrow I go get something. And I go buy motor for mama. But the enemy won't worry me. I go show all of them tragedy. I say no be today, oh, no be today, oh, we start to. So if you see me today, I know my level. I know my level. Good evening, Ghana, know your level. And if I dey poppy champagne today, I know my level. Ghana, I know my level. Hey, go my level.